setting up formworks, tying rebars, placing concrete. Have you ever wondered how a concrete foundation is poured? Many homeowners take shortcuts during the curing process because they think it is just a matter of pouring water. But let me tell you this, the most common reason why homes crack early is poor curing and rushing the concrete pouring. Well, today we're going to talk about the step-by-step process on how it's done. Start early in the day, especially if you're in a hot area like Cavite or Davao. The concrete has to be worked with quickly and efficiently because it starts to set in about 1 hour and becomes hard in 3 hours. Also, remember that consistency is key. Before pouring, double-check the spacing of the rebar, the thickness of the concrete cover, and if there's termite proofing. After pouring, check for honeycombs or voids in the concrete and see if it's drying too fast due to the heat. 15,000 peso mistake can lead to 200,000 pesos in repairs later. So protect your investment from day one, build it right the first time. So make sure to pour all the concrete at the same time. If you're not careful, even a small mistake during the pouring process can lead to costly repairs down the road. To prevent this, make sure to talk to your foreman and check your foundation daily. Inspect the forms before each pour to ensure everything is in order. Be vigilant and don't be afraid to ask questions. However, you also want your house to stand the test of time, right? So let's start at the beginning. This is called consolidation. Next, we spread the concrete using a screed board to make the surface flat and level. Then we use a concrete float to further smooth the surface and remove latents or the thin paste-like material on top. Your rebars are inspected and your vibrators are ready. You also need to confirm the concrete mix with the right water to cement ratio. And if it meets your specified compressive strength, remember, these are all factors affecting the quality of your concrete, things you need to watch out for, and the right way to cure your concrete. Here in the Philippines, I know you want your house to be built quickly so you can finally move in and start living in your dream home. When your concrete is about to be poured, you have to make sure that your formworks are all checked. Now let's walk through the actual pouring process. After pouring, we immediately put a vibrator in the formwork to remove air bubbles and to make sure that the concrete fills up all the spaces. Now let's talk about curing. Curing isn't just pouring water. It's actually one of the most critical steps in ensuring that your concrete will be strong and durable. There are 3 main curing methods. First, water ponding, which is the cheapest but requires watertight forms. Second, wet burlap plus plastic covering, which is commonly used in residential construction. And third, curing compound, which is commonly used for larger projects like the ones we do, regardless of the method you choose. The goal is to prevent the concrete from drying too quickly and to keep it moist for at least 7 days, but ideally 14 days. At our company, we always use wet burlap because we believe it's the most effective way to cure concrete. We usually start curing as soon as the concrete is poured, and we keep the burlap wet for the next 7 to 14 days. No shortcuts here. Another important thing to remember is that you should inspect your concrete regularly, especially during the curing process. Here are some things to watch out for. Building a strong and durable concrete foundation is crucial for the success of your project. Remember, your foundation determines everything. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you next time.